Paraguayan Christian Riveros makes his first start since Boxing Day as Sunderland's injury list now numbers 10 first-teamers. 5 of their subs this afternoon have played for the youth team this season. Kevin Doyle is fit again for Wolves, but only makes the bench as Mick McCarthy goes with last Sunday's heroes when 2 goals from Stephen Fletcher brought that vital win in the Black Country derby. Zenden urged to hit it and has against the post. Hennessy completely beaten. And Zenden, who scored last week in Sunderland's surprise win at Bolton, almost opening the scoring here. It's swerving viciously and Hennessy nowhere near it. It's a let-off for Wolves on a day when they need the luck to go their way. Seeking divine intervention, maybe. Bardsley. Into the feet of Sessegnon. Trying to get away from Craddock. Good shot! Fine stop by Hennessy. Still work to do, though. Has gone out of play. And appeals for handball against Mancienne. This is how Sunderland have to play today. That's a marvellous stop by Hennessy. Now Fletcher. Off Mensah last. Wolves get the corner. Mensah and the Sunderland fans in that corner of the ground felt that he was fouled there, and you can see why they were complaining. Hunt delivers from that left-hand side. It's going to come out as far as O'Hara. Well cleared by Mensah. Hunt back in. Mensah's there again. Henry's reclaimed it for Wolves. The foot seemed a bit high. Hunt's ball, back post. Driven in! Jody Craddock of all people! The former Sunderland man scores on his return to the Stadium of Light. And when Hunt delivered back post, Craddock unmarked. What a finish! And how valuable a goal might this prove to be. First blow to Wolves. Jody Craddock, the scorer. Picked that one out of the net. Still, on the surface anyway, the calmest man in the stadium, Mick McCarthy. O'Hara. Might hit it from here, O'Hara. Good shot against the bar. Mignolet was convinced that was going over. It very nearly embarrassed the Belgian. Jamie O'Hara, who last found the back of the net in February. So close to doubling Wolves' lead here. Here's Henderson. Sessegnon. El Mohammadi. Wolves with plenty back. It's a great ball in. And dealt with at the far post by the captain, Cole Henry. Hennessy coming for it, not getting enough of a touch on that. It came off somebody from Wolves. It's gone out for another corner. Just grazes the right fist, I think, of the goalkeeper. Zenden's ball in, right the way across, and into the back of the net. Sessegnon, the scorer. Terrible marking by Wolves. They had so many men back in their penalty area, but nobody attacked the ball. And Sunderland level 12 minutes after going behind. And Stéphane Sessegnon has his second goal in red and white stripes. Left alone at the back post. Mick McCarthy will be furious about that. Wolves have gifted Sunderland an equaliser. It used to be transistor radios next to the ear on these occasions. These days, mobile phones, Twitter, as well as the old transistor, all available, checking on scores elsewhere. Ward has got the better of El Mohammadi. Handball shout there. Ward and Hunt just inquired. Mike Jones waving those appeals away. Mensah's arm couldn't have been more outstretched from his body. That should have been given as a penalty. It'll fall here for Fletcher, who's onside. Great chance! And Fletcher couldn't finish. And Fletcher timing his run to perfection here. Onside, Closed down by the goalkeeper, but it's the block by El Mohammadi that prevents Fletcher from finding the back of the net. And of all the players that Mick McCarthy would have wanted that chance to fall to, it would have been Stephen Fletcher. Malbronk trying to curl one in. Oh, great save, Hennessy. Wonder stop by the Welsh #1. Malbronk has only ever scored twice for Sunderland, the last one against Barrow here in the FA Cup last January. Hennessy at full stretch. It's a vital save. Jarvis available now. Fletcher still waits back post on the shoulder of Mensah. Can Jarvis find him? Yes, he can! Fletcher nods home. The goal machine has scored again. 9 minutes into the second half. Delight for the Wolves followers again. Jarvis brought on at the break by Mick McCarthy, sends in a telling ball. And Fletcher on hand to nod home. Somehow Mensah and Mignolet got in each other's way, and Fletcher got it just right and nods home. Wolves 2, Sunderland 1. Wolves on course for the win that will keep them outside the bottom 3. Bardsley. Craddock is there again. Only as far as Zenden though. Now Henderson. Now Sessegnon. Was he fouled by Hunt? Everybody in the ground, I think, apart from referee Mike Jones, thought that was a penalty. Well, Hunt has taken his legs, hasn't he? Well, he didn't give one at that end in a very similar position in the first half for Wolves, and this time he doesn't give it for Sunderland. Here's Ward. Shot to the ground by Sessegnon. Wolves will settle for that. Pretty much all Wolves now. If they are to find a third goal, I think it's all over. And there is the third goal! George Elokobi! Still no great reaction from Mick McCarthy, but look at the reaction of those supporters and those players. They know the value of that goal. 12 minutes from time, George Elokobi nets his third Wolves goal of the season, and Wolves edge a little closer to Premier League survival. Poor marking again from the Sunderland defence, and Elokobi helps himself with a bullet header. Mignolet given no chance whatsoever. Mick McCarthy on course for his first ever Premier League win at the Stadium of Light, and it could be the win that keeps Wolves in the top flight. Sunderland need to find 2 goals in the last 10 minutes. Oh, and there was nearly one there for Ryan Noble, ghosting in behind Jody Craddock, and the 19-year-old knows he was inches away from his first ever Premier League goal. Wolves on course for back-to-back wins in the Premier League for the first time since December 2000.